Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of NDC, where we talk about news, discussions, countdowns, and more top of various game series. Today I am joined by a member of the Nobodies, Sora, Guardian of Light, to delve deep in what may be a hidden secret in the end of Kingdom Hearts Key. So it is important that you know in the game, guilting is a form of making your cards stronger through a pretty long and complicated process. You could say that this guilting power can be used to collect Lux, a form of light that acts as experience whenever you defeat an enemy.
It wasn't until the final episode of Unchained Key when Dark Cherokee revealed that guilting cards is, unbeknownst to the player, gathering the sins of the world and using them as darkness. So guilting produces darkness, and you collect which produces light. If both of these forces, light and darkness, were equal in amount and power, you may get the Keyblade.
Remember, Master Xehanort in Birth by Sleep also tried to forge the Keyblade with equal strength of light and darkness with Ventus and Vanitas. It could also be noted that maybe Xehanort got that exact Keyblade forging idea from Lux's will, and we will get to that a little later.
So, even if Lux and Sins created the Keyblade, that wouldn't explain why it wasn't present in the Keyblade War. Well, that war was told from the player's point of view and not the foretellers, the Master, or Luxu. Their point of view will be explained in January when Key back cover releases.
Now, how the Master fits into this puzzle. Back to Dark Cherokee talking about guilting, he can be quoted as saying, "It was also part of our Master's will." But you knew that, right? Apparently, using the sins of the world as power was willed by the Master himself. If I'm not mistaken, a part of the Master's will when he disappeared was to have all of the foretellers to assign their unions to collect and gather Lux, collecting light while using darkness.
Before the Master's disappearance, he assigned Luxu alone to watch until the Keyblade War happens. But why? It could be very well that he has Luxu, either his favorite or the strongest student, to wait out the war and get him the Keyblade. The Master would do it himself, but he needed to disappear for the conflict between the factions to grow without the Master's guidance.
We didn't see the Keyblade at the end of the war because it was our viewpoint, and keep in mind that we were transported to Unchained Key's realm before we saw the end, so the player never really saw the aftermath. Luxu could have very well waited out the war with Lux and Sins until the Keyblade was forged. Again, we will likely find out more about Luxu's purpose in January.
Now, just because the Master is trying to forge the Keyblade, that doesn't mean his intentions are bad. It could be the Master saw into the future with his all-seeing eye and saw the devastation the war would cause the world, and thought the only way to save it would be to forge the Keyblade and create a brand new world with Kingdom Hearts.
So, to paint the whole picture, the Master sees the Keyblade War in the future. He decides to take advantage of this war to forge the Keyblade, or maybe his intentions were good and he sees that the only way to fix the war after it happened is to forge the Keyblade and create a new world with it.
So he sets out 5 of his 6 pupils as foretellers and gives them each a book of prophecies. The last line is what sparks the conflict when the Master disappeared. The foretellers' unions can gather Lux while unknowingly battle with the power of Sins, creating a balance that will eventually forge the Keyblade. Without the guidance of their Master, the foretellers and their unions break into war. Every foreteller and union present perishes, leaving the Keyblade forged for Luxu to give to his Master.
This can also translate to Xehanort in present day in Kingdom Hearts 3. Master Xehanort is also trying to forge the Keyblade, apparently for further reasoning than we all thought. Xehanort has Luxu's Keyblade, and was revealed to be passed down to each generation of Keyblade wielders until it reached Xehanort, or his Master, as proof in E3 2015 trailer. That could explain why Xehanort knew the prophecy on the last page.
And to have it all connect is this line said by Master Xehanort when possessing Terra. "I swore I would survive, to see what awaited beyond the Keyblade War." See it? That line may mean that Luxu somehow didn't survive the war, and the Master's theoretical plan didn't work out. This creates a will with Luxu's Keyblade to forge the Keyblade and create a new world, which is that's what exactly Xehanort is trying to do in Kingdom Hearts 3. Something's up, and I have a feeling that we have just tipped the iceberg.
Regardless, this is just speculation, and we will have to wait to see if this theory becomes a reality. Be sure to subscribe to Sora Guardian of Light. He makes great Kingdom Hearts content. You won't regret it. Also, like to share your appreciation, comment to share your thoughts, share your favorites, and subscribe to be a Kingdom Gamer, and for more theories and NDC episodes.
And to all of those subscribed to the Kingdom Gamer, you're all scrubs, but I still love you. You have a nice day.